What's up, duelists? This is a brand new video style where I call it my entire Yu-Gi-Oh collection on the floor. It is something that's never been seen or done before by anyone. It's a very ambitious video style. But yeah, I'm going to show off my entire Edison format Yu-Gi-Oh collection. There's some cool cards that people might want to see, and some of you might be surprised by how few or how many cards I might have. I don't know. Who knows? A lot of people have requested this, and so we're going to do that. Also, check out the beautiful mat. If you like the beautiful mat, come to RBET, come to RBET Las Vegas, come to RBET Santa Clara, come to RBET Chicago, I believe. Check the description below. You already know. Alright, let's get into it. It's not that much, honestly. It's like a couple binders and a deck box, and that's my entire Edison format collection. But there's some cool stuff in it. Alright, let's start off with this bad boy here. 4x4 Ultra Pro. What have we got? Do I even have good lighting on this? Who knows? I might not even have good lighting on this. It's trash. This is trash framing. Alright, hold on. We're gonna... The issue with it being on the floor, you know, is that... Do I gotta pull the fucking ceiling lamp? Let's look at the ceiling lamp. Alright, we got the lamp down. Alright, the lamp is now on the cards. It's not really working right, is it? We got some Jinzos. Alright, we got some Jinzos signed by some OGs. This is where I keep all my sentimental cards, this binder. We got the Tuningware from Joseph S. We got the Super Poly from Nab. We got the Roanoke First Edition Jinzo. We got the Enraged Peacock Ultimate Jinzo. We got Georgie, the Murray Jinzo. We got the Will Isley Jinzo. We got the fucking Wave Motion Ganon Jinzo. I hope he could sign it for me. And then we got the Absorbing Kid from the Sky. Shout out my boy. Oh my gosh. Shout out Goated Cardboard. You know what it is. Funniest fucking token thing. Anyway, I hope you guys can see this alright. Shit. I want to put the lamp back. This is going to be such a dog shit video, I can already tell. Alright, let's get into it. What's on this page? Oh, some pretty shit. We got some first eds. Just Dad Greffer. Dark Creators. God, this card. I wish it was good. It's not. I wish it was good. Ulti Trag. Super Sangan, you know. Just like basic shit, you know. Shit that if you've been playing Yu-Gi-Oh for a while, you probably have. Here's a multi beginning of the ends. I think this card is yet to be broken, but is very powerful. Triple Ulti the Creator, another one of my favorite cards. As you can tell, my binders have a lot of my favorite cards in it. There's a first edition Helpwormer, that's one of my favorite cards. Top 5, easy. Alright, next page, what do we got? French Doomcows, Ultra Treeborns. Again, pretty basic shit, just like shit you'd expect to see from like anyone who's been playing Yu-Gi-Oh forever. Like just some staples, whatnot. Got some Ulti deck devs. I got these at... I don't know where I got these. Nats? Maybe? Ulti Divine Wrath. Shout out Swagger, aka Juan, aka Swagger. He hooked me up with one of those. Collector's Rare Torrential Euro print. This one's kind of cool. I actually really like this one. These look pretty. They're very pretty. Got some OCG stuff in here too. We got the Last Term First Edition. This page is completely empty because there's a deck that goes on it, but there's some cool stuff here. Shout out Goat's Art. This is the Collector's Rare Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon from the OCG. It's a very pretty card. I don't know if you guys can see that alright, but it looks pretty good. The lighting in here is not the best. I'm going to be honest, the lighting in here is not the best. Alright, moving on. Oh, DT Mistworm, OCG. A couple other ulti things. Yeah, just some fun cards. Interdimensional Matter Transporter. This card sucks. I wish it was good. Super Reaper. It's got the pack misprint. You know, the one that makes it look played. Super unlucky. Same thing with the turtle. They both got the defects, the pack defects. Shout out Konami for printing stuff so perfectly all of the time. Kappa. Some random warrior stuff. Shout out my boy for the secret DD Assailant. There's a lot of sentimental shit in here. There's some Ulti Honest from Georgie. Shout out George. Shout out all the Florida duelists. Bunch of DD Warrior Ladies. Secret French Shining Angels. Super D-Alks. Shout out Antonio, my guy. You know, some Arcelor Christia's varying rarities. Secret First. Collectors. Secret Korean. I believe that's the premium pack or something like that. Who knows? Anyway, we got the Secret First Nova Summoners too. I picked these up when I first started playing Edison format, but they're pretty expensive now, which is annoying because I don't have a third. Shout out Wave Motion Ganon for the Wave Motion cannons, you already know. Bunch of GOAT format staples. I'm a big GOAT format fan, actually, myself. Not much else in here. GOAT format and Chaos 04. This page is very Edison. This is like meme deck shit. Like shit you would put in meme decks. Warrior of Atlantis. That's not a meme deck. Coderis is the best deck. Blaze Wing, Gravity Rose. And some more meme deck shit except Mally. Mally's pretty good. But yeah, mostly meme cards. I think this page is also some meme cards. Gold Sark's alright. But like Gallus, Ulti Witch of the Black Rose. Next to my Witch of the Black Forest. You gotta keep them on the same page. The OG. This page has got some good shit on it. What do we got? This dual terminal Gungnir. I stole this from Juan. He doesn't know yet. Shout out Juan. I just took it out of his binder. I think he might know. Don't tell him anything. Don't tell him anything. I got Eevee Gishki Gus Kraken, the only deck that I like outside of Edison format, after Edison format. No, I'm kidding. I hate that deck, but it's like a testament to like how cringe Yu-Gi-Oh becomes. Here's my childhood Monster Reborn. I pulled that from a booster, which is really sick. It's first edition. Hella D Prisons. Shout out Dali for the German ones. I got some War Chariots, Gladiator Beast Heraclinos. If I ever want to be cringe, I could play that. This page is pretty. Shout out Barbie for the Ghost Honest first. That's my boy. Got some French collector's trade-ins. Basically this entire deck in max rarity. I don't know. It's kind of in the binder for now. I haven't really played with it in a while. This is some cringe modern shit. Don't look at that. Also some cringe modern shit. Don't look at this. This page is cool. My boy the Rare Hunter actually hooked me up with these like hella dark Super Caiuses. They're hella dark. They're like double printed or something. They look really good and they have a sick bleed. And then shout out to Homam Jamal. He hooked me up with the Ulti Debris Dragons. I never owned those. They're gorgeous. Rare Hunter also hooked me up with these really dark Raikou ones. This is my Titanial. It's signed by Cutie Cinderella. Shout out Cutie Cinderella. If I was editing this video, I'd show the photo of me showing the card to her. It's pretty funny. Shout out Homam Jamal again for these bad boys. And shout out the Rare Hunter for these QCR lads. They look very pretty. And then I do have the Retro Pack lads, but I think 2 of them are in a deck right now. Got some random shit like a Burial chilling in there. What is this? This is 6 Samurai stuff. Oh, shout out Sebastian for this German secret Guardian Iados. And I got some cool shit. Like this guy's really cool. Great Shogun Shien. Ultimate Rare Korean. I don't know if that's even showing up. Alright. Let's see. Is that showing up? This card looks so good. This is why I want OCG cards to be legal. Look how damn clean that looks. Oh my gosh. What a beauty. Shout out OCG cards for being prettier. One day I want to get secret Grandmasters. They'll match my secret first hands, but they're a little bit pricey. They're like $100 each, so that's pretty pricey. And then of course, Tiva. Shout out Homam Jamal again for the Tivas. I think that's it for this binder. This binder is mostly the sentimental stuff. This binder has like all the stuff that, you know, people have given me over the years or people I've traded me over the years or whatever. And it's just cards I'll never get rid of because they're like from people who are really special to me. And people I've met through the channel. So it's a really cool, like, in a way, it's almost like a photo album because each one of these has a memory. Like, Nab gave me this Super Poly at RBET Orlando, and that's like a really special memory to me because I got to meet Nab. And Joseph gave me this tuning wear at RBET Maryland, and I got to see Joseph. And it's just like all this cool shit that like adds up, you know? And like when I first met Roanoke in Fullerton, he gave me this. And when I first, I think it was the first time I met Murray in Fullerton as well. And we had been playing the games together online for like 2 years, but that was like the first time we saw each other in person. And then we went out to like the club together, and it was fucking lit. It was fucking cool. So this binder is really special to me. Priceless binder. All right, moving on. What do we got? So the next stuff is like the stuff I actually use to fucking duel with. Get this centered again. Yeah, check that out. Beautiful shit. All right, the stuff I actually use to duel with, it's like lower rarity, but it's what you gotta have to be able to duel with, you know? All right, so this whole binder is like Starfoil or DT or something like that, if it comes like that. I'm not sure if all these cards come like that, but yeah, it's just staples. I like the green Super Nimbles. Yeah, just Kaises, Rises. DT stuff, 1-for-1s, Treeborns if you need them. Whatever, just standard shit. This is like mostly cores, and then I have a book that's like staples, basically. This is all the quick draw stuff. Once again, all like Starfoil DT if it comes in that, even in OCG, like the Titanials there. Or like this Sengen, which is actually really cool. I just got this little guy. He's a parallel hollow. Looks very, very clean. I love this. The OCG don't miss. I'll tell you that much. It don't miss. The Lone Fires too are Shatterfoil. It's kind of sick. Next page, fire stuff. You know, literally fire stuff. Volcanics, DT. Flamvels, DT. Next page, Saber Core. If you've watched my X-Saber deck profile, then you've seen this core in action. And you've seen it in a tournament gameplay as well. All DT, including these fucks. Shout out, not that guy. That guy doesn't come. DT. This guy. That's fucking cool. Shout out the man, aka Dark Armed. He hooked it up with that bad boy. Alright, next page. Cringe. Next page. Oh, based. Giga Chad. We've got the DD Assailants for banishing. And the DD Warrior Ladies for banishing. Some common Iatos that don't warp. Jellin Duo, recent pickup. I think this card is underrated. Pretty strong card. Blackwings do pierce, but not a lot of decks can get through this without a little bit of effort. So if you can back him up, he's pretty annoying. Very, very underrated card in Edison format. It's like, imagine if Spirit Reaper was strong. That's pretty good. Dialks. The German one is funny. It's like all one word. You can kind of see it. It's just Dimensional Alchemist, but it's all one word. I don't know if you guys can see that. Anyway, straightforward. You gotta have them if you're playing fairies, you know. Jaugen, recent pickup, actually. I didn't have one, but recent pickup. Next page is all the cheater bullshit that fairies gets to play. Herald, Shatterfoil, Honest, Shatterfoil, and then Christia. These are some new Christias I just got. They're similar to the Sangens. I can't even take it out of the binder. Dude, I am so fucking... But yeah, they're similar to the Sangens. They got that parallel foiling. It looks really subtle and really clean in person. I actually really like it. It looks nice. I'm a big fan. And then I got this random Air Knight Parshath. Let's take him out. Let's take a look at him. He's a Starfoil as well. That's a pretty card. Damn. I always like the artwork on him. He reminds me of Angemon from Digimon. Pretty sure heavily inspired by Angemon from Digimon. Alright, next page. Lightsworn. We got the 3 Dragoness. Only 1 wolf, because he will always reside in my hand. Glorious Illusions. Shout out ×2. DT Monster Reincarnations for bringing back JD. And that's it, pretty much. The Lightsworns. The next page is the page for Shed. This is my low rarity Shed core. Gotta have the DT Red Eyes. I have the Ultras in my box, which I'll show you after these last 2 binders. But this is the low rarity stuff. Shatterfoil, DTs. These, I believe, are Starfoil. They look pretty good. I like them. And then dual terminal on the Blizzard Dragons. Alright, moving on. Next page. We got Heroes. Yeah, if you ever want to play some sort of Heroes, you got to have all these guys loaded up. Ready to go. Dark Refer. He's an honorary hero, in my opinion. Same thing with Summoner Monk. He's just Stratos number 2. Future Fusion for sacking people. Triple Alias. I have never played a deck with Triple Alias, so I don't even know why I own 3. But here we are. Next page is zombie stuff. This is a little bit of spoilers. I've been working on a zombie deck profile, and we're going to be using some of these really cool cards in the zombie deck profile, like the holographic Malevolent Mech Goku N. This card, god damn it, looks sick. But yeah, I've been working on a zombie deck for some time now, and it's been a challenge. Let me just say, some of the cards are great, and some of the cards are really not that good. So we're figuring it out. Next page is kind of the Jinzo page. This is where I got the Starfoil Jinzos. My favorite card of all time is Jinzo. Unfortunately, I ordered 3 Starfoil Jinzos, and then someone sent me one that's not first ed. So now I have a mismatching Starfoil Jinzo somewhere in here. It is what it is. I've got 4 limited removals. This card is gas. I would play 4 if I could. 3 Cyber Valley. This card's goated. This goes in a lot of strategies. I might even have an extra one sitting around somewhere on a different page. Maybe with the fairies. Unfortunately, I need to get more gadgets if I want to play that deck. But yeah, shout out Antonio and the man for hooking it up with these beautiful Jinzo returners. This one's really cool. It's a French one. It says Resurrector Jinzo. That one's tight. Alright, next page. Filler shit. Injection Fairy Lily. I was playing with this card on stream. I love this card. I think this card's busted, personally. Normal summon 3400. Gets over Stratos Kalut. Say less. Say less. You gotta have that extra mausoleum. I think this one is the mosaic. Yeah, this is the English foil print. It looks pretty sick, actually. I kind of like it. It looks really good on camera. Anyway, the Guardian. I wonder if this card's good. I've got a bunch of them. I've never been able to figure it out. I've never been able to crack this card. It's like obviously busted, but it's like weird how 1900's like kind of bad in Edison format because of Sirocco. Shout out BK Kids Club. This page is dedicated to him. It's just a bunch of like Shatterfoil, like Gigaplant stuff. Ooh, these are cool. I just got these. These are the OCG Dual Terminal Ultimate Offerings. Yeah, those are pretty sweet. Big fan of the OCG stuff. Alright, next page. Just like random core shit. This card's really good. Advanced Ritual Art. The more I play with this card, the more impressed I am. Same thing with Dark Calling and Mind Master. These cards are very slept on. Not like tier 1 cards or anything, but they could enable some pretty busted stuff that is pretty unique. This card's also pretty strong too. Megamorph. What rarity is this guy? Oh, he's dual terminal. That looks kind of cool. I love this card. It was one of my favorite cards as a kid. It's one of my favorite cards because you can put it on your opponent's monster to have it if your life points are higher. So you can use it to get over big monsters, or you can use it to double your monster and come back. It's just such a cool card. Cool card design. Alright, moving on. Miracle Fertilizer, broken card. Instant Fusion, broken card. Deslakuta, broken card, question mark? Drastic Drop Off. Kind of goes with the Deslakuta stuff. Next page, Manju of the 10,000 Hands, working on stuff with him as well. This is another cool card, this Metal Reflect Slime. It's a mosaic rare. It's kind of pretty. I quite like it. Winged Rhinos, shout out the Macro Show, and all the dudes who have played the Winged Rhinos deck. Zeusid, I went and checked out his video, it was hype. This is another card I think is kind of slept on, Oracle of the Sun. I haven't done anything with it yet, but I picked up a set because I think I like the art on it. He reminds me of that Avatar The Last Airbender episode. And I think he's pretty strong. He's a spellcaster and he's a light, so that's pretty good. And like his defense is pretty strong. And then he's just a free summon, so that's pretty good. I don't know. Something could be done with that card. Alright, next page. Oh, the Remove Your Brainwashing page. Yeah, eventually I'll do something with this. I don't know when. Maybe when I get pretty lava golems. And then here's the Dinosaur Crash Out page from the Dinosaur Crash Out video. If you haven't seen that, check it out. I'll probably never use these cards ever again. I hated that deck. And that's the end of this binder. And then I got one more like little binder that has like the staples in it. And then just one deck box, and that's pretty much it. Whole collection. 4 years of trying to stack up cardboard. Little things here and there. These, I just got these in. I have them in the top loaders because I'm trying to get them to de-warp, basically. This one's weird. It's only foil in like the top left corner. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just the foiling like stops. But yeah, these ones are, this is the Parallel Ultra Expanded Artwork OCG Mask of Restrict. And these look really clean. I actually love this card. It looks so sick. Alright, moving on. This is like staples. So you got like Allure of Darkness. This one comes in Shatterfoil in the OCG, and it looks drippy as fuck. I really like it. The Rhoda as well is another OCG Shatterfoil kind of exclusive. Very drippy, very drippy. The rest of the stuff is like Shatterfoil, DT, Starfoil, whatever. This page, yeah, DT, Shatterfoil, Bottomless. These are OCG, I think. I don't know. If I ever enter tournaments where they don't let me use OCG, I got these English copies that are like shitty copies, but if they let me use OCG, I mean, I'm using it. Shit. Oppressions, I need to get DT ones. That's the one thing where I was like, I just don't have them. They're the only thing in my whole collection that doesn't really match, which is annoying. But whatever, it is what it is. I have 2 DT Smashing Ground, and then I have like 3 of the Shatterfoil ones. It's tilting, because I have 5 of them, and I do have a matching set, but I do like the DT ones a little bit more. They shine a little bit more. Same thing with Book of Moon. I have the Starfoils, but I don't have the DTs. I would get the DTs, but They just don't match. These Lightning Vortex are interesting. They're from the demo deck. I think they're actually kind of expensive for a common. Like $1 or $2 more than like the other ones are. Here's some other cards I like never play. Like My Body's a Shield. I should never play that card. I don't know. It's not really for me. Yeah, here's the Shatterfoil Smashing Grounds. And you can kind of see like they're alright. You know, they're fine. But the DT ones, when you look at these ones, they like, dude, check this shit out. They like really shine. They look really good. So, yeah, definitely prefer this one. Threatening Roars, Fiendish Chains, Trap Stuns. I have a third one. I think it's in my box. Twisters. Basic Bitch, Mask of Restricts. I have these Karma Cuts. I want to get the English. I think there's an English dual terminal one. I need to get those. But these look pretty clean, so I picked them up. I was like, fuck it. Let me get those. They're pretty cheap. Next page. Floodgates. Exciting. Shout out the boys who hooked it up with the gravity binds. I need to get another anti-spell fragrance. This card is insane. It's so busted. I think it might be one of the best cards in Edison format that we haven't fully explored. Next page. Oh, these are sick. I love this rarity. This is like the Japanese Pharaoh's rare. It looks so cool. Or Millennium rare. I don't know what it's called. Man, it looks so cool. Gotta have the 2 different soul releases. And then onto the monster staples, like stuff you just throw in anything, really. Filler, whatever, sideboard, whatever. You gotta have the mosaics for the Ghost Destroyer. Fossil Dynas, commons. Shout out Antonio, he gave me some of these, I think. The Shatter Foil Breakers, they look very nice. I love these. Yeah. DD Crows, Sangin, Jar. That's a Starfoil Jar, I think. Let me take it out. Can't really tell from this angle. Yeah, there you go. Those are quite pretty. Starfoil Gorgeous. You know how it is. DT Tomatoes. I believe the whole Blackwing deck comes in Shatterfoil in Japanese. And it looks hella clean. So, that's pretty sick. But in English, obviously, it doesn't work. I've even got this Starfoil Reaper. I think I got this from the man or someone. I don't remember who I got this from. But it's a prize card, so it's kind of rare. It's like 20 bucks, 25 bucks, something like that. I don't remember who I got it from, though. Shout out. More staples, bullshit, Macrocosmos. Shout out Barbie. I think I stole these from him. German Ultra. New print, though. Dark Soul, Dust Shoot, Chalice, Creature Swaps. Card I'll never ever play in anything, but looks kind of cool. Extra books. This is mostly just extra shit. Next page. Oh, this card has got to be broken, right? Copium. I have a bunch of these. I don't know why. I think I was like, I wanted them to play in a tournament. And so I ordered like 3 of them, but I didn't know if they would come in time. So I just ordered a bunch of them, hoping that something would come in time because they were pretty cheap. Ultimately, I think this card is okay. I think it's underplayed for sure, but it's just okay. Next page, Mask of Darkness. This card is fantastic. Very slept on card in Edison format. Very, very slept on. It's a little bit of a build around, but it's a strong one. Reckless Greed, I only have 1. This kind of shows you my feelings of that card. Fissure. Skill Drains. Scapegoat, of course. Next page has some cool shit on it. Starfoil Krebins. Shatterfoil E-Telly. So the day 12 of Teledad, you'll probably see a lot of this. I'll probably build my Teledad out of the paper cards from this. And then these Threatening Roars are cool. I got them as a part of like a deal, but they're really pretty. They're from Japan. They're like a silver rare, dual terminal, extra legacies and stuff. And that's it for my binders. That's all I got. It's really not that much. It like monetarily wise, it's not that much. There are a lot of people who have much more valuable collections than me. I have some cool stuff in my deck box though, so I will show you guys that as well. The first thing I want to show you guys are these. I recently got these. They're a collector's card. They're Korean Obelisk the Tormentor. It says replica. I don't know why. But I really like these. They look cool. I don't know. It's just a silly collector's card. The next thing I want to show you guys are these. These are my Spanish first edition Blue Eyes White Dragons. I'm like Kaiba, I got 3. Someone, I'm gonna forget. One of the OG E3 Yu-Gi-Oh subscribers hooked it up with the 3rd one. And he wrote me like a handwritten letter, and I still have that. It's like on my desk. And it was like in the first month. And he said, oh, you don't have a 3rd one for your set because I only had 2? And he's like, I'll hook you up. And he hooked it up. That was like early on. That was before even RBET. Few other extra things. This is my Dark Magician from when I was a kid. It's beat to hell. You can kind of see. It's like bent and shit. 3 polymerization. I think they're also Spanish. You gotta fuse your monsters. And then some other stuff from Goat's Art. Hopefully maybe do a deck profile with these bad boys. Collector's Rare Upstart Goblins. A couple more Collector's Rare Christios to finish the set. Shout out Goat's Art again. That guy's the GOAT. It's in his name. And a couple Collector's Rare Compulsories. These look really pretty. The lighting is not doing them justice. And then, shout out my boy Ed for this bad boy. That boy's the one. Fucking gorgeous. And then these, I just got these in the mail. Proof of powerlessness. I think this card is pretty good. Alright. Deck box. What's in my deck box? We're getting into it. Well, first off, you gotta check out the deck box. It's pretty cool. It's like a Hunter x Hunter deck box. Shout out Will from Night and Day Gaming for the deck box. Or formerly from Night and Day Gaming. I don't know if he still works there. Double Geysers, some Hoplimus, extra power filter. I ordered 3 first eds. They sent me 1 on limb. The disrespect. An Icarus attack, random one. A couple more of these. Field tokens, shout out. Fluff token, shout out Fonseca. This is the Grand Mole that Ed will be replacing. 3 upstarts, some Sidras, some Secret Legacies, shout out Raunik. Super First Trunade. A lot of my like staple shits in here. Mind Control, Ulti Chalices, Secret Thunder Kings, Ulti Graves, Ulti Pulling, Secret Starlights, Secret White Knight. There's like a lot of the max rarity shits in here. Mostly just dragon stuff. I've made a video with this stuff before, I think. Shout out all the boys who have hooked it up with this stuff. I'm getting texts. People are like, Keegan, stop making this dog shit binder video. Come online and duel. And I'm like, alright. Okay, where's that Grand Mole at? Anyway, you guys saw this deck profile. The only cards left are the cards that are in the most recent Ancient Gear Machina profile. And if you haven't already seen that, well, definitely go check it out because it is max the fuck rarity. It looks really good, so yeah, go check it out, even including the Ultimate Rare Fortresses. Yeah, go peep that video, and that's pretty much it. That's my entire Yu-Gi-Oh collection. I've got a stack of extra deck monsters somewhere, but that's pretty much it. It's enough to play the game with a couple of friends, and that's pretty much all you need, really. I'm not really like a card hoarder or anything like that. I might be a little bit of a card hoarder. 3 binders is kind of a lot. But you know what? It's a fun game. It's a blast to play. And if you guys want pretty mats like this one, you know where to get them. It says it right there. RBET. Check the description below. Come duel. Come have a good time. And I'll see you guys there. Peace.